Hey church, Dale here on this Friday, and we're going to look together at Matthew chapter 14 and verse 13. Now, Russell preached on this passage this past Sunday here at Helensvale, and I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach here because I'm going to really look at the verses that happen before verse 13, because verse 13 says this. It says, "Now when Jesus heard this," well, what did he hear? When he heard this, he withdrew from there in a boat to a desolate place by himself. But when the crowds heard it, they followed him on foot from the towns. And Jesus, of course, goes on to feed the 5,000 and the miracle that happens there. But what did Jesus hear that made him withdraw from there in a boat to a desolate place? Well, he heard of the death of John the Baptist. He heard the gruesome story from John's disciples about what had occurred, that John's head had been cut off and given to this girl to give to her mother. And his disciples came and they took that body, and then they went and told Jesus. This is the context of the feeding of the 5,000, and it encourages me in many ways, and I hope it will encourage you, that even in the face of really difficult news and a really hard thing to hear that his cousin had perished and that this is the way that it had happened, Jesus withdrew. He took time away and he sought his Father. Now, it doesn't explicitly say this, but this was Jesus' pattern, is that he would withdraw to desolate places and he would seek the Lord and he would gain wisdom. And I think that is a really wise way to face hard times in our life, because we're all going to face these. We are all going to have circumstances that don't go to plan. So if we follow the wisdom of the scriptures, we can see that Jesus himself took time away. And then after that, he went on, because the people followed him. The people wanted to hear this message that he was preaching. He went on to do great things, to follow the Lord in faith, and to perform such an incredible miracle that we are talking about today. And it is a wonder that Jesus, who was fully man and fully God, felt this pain of his cousin's passing, but responded in such a good and godly way. And that is a great challenge for us. It's not just a moralistic challenge. It is a real life challenge to make a decision in a hardship, in hearing terrible news, how we are going to behave, what we are going to do, and how we're going to trust God in the midst of the challenge. And I know that that is a real thing that we all will have to face in this life. So I encourage you with that today, no matter what you're facing. If you have received bad news, please hear the word and the encouragement of Scripture and see what Jesus did here. Withdraw to the Lord, to a desolate place, to a time of prayer, and seek him and ask for both his comfort, his peace, and wisdom and counsel. Pray a blessing upon you today. May you have a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Would you have, yes, the Lord would be with you. And I hope to catch you this coming Sunday. We have Brendan sharing with us. This is great. Going to have Brendan, Karina, and Annabelle and Nathan back with us over the next little period. So it's been great to spend a little bit of time with them outside of Sundays, but they'll be with us on Sunday, and Brendan's going to be sharing from the scriptures. So encourage you to be here, to be a part of that. And also encourage you to be thinking about the upcoming things that are happening in the life of the church. There is a working bee and other stuff that of course is going on. But also we are going to share this coming Sunday. Drum roll, please. Yeah, I hope there was a little drum roll from some of you there who've got to this length of the video and still with me, that we're going to share about our ministry improvements and where we're at financially this coming Sunday. So if you're around this coming Sunday, we are going to talk about where we're at in regards to the giving for our ministry improvements and the hope for the near future. So hope to catch you then, and hope to share good news with you on Sunday about all of that. And God bless. Be blessed.